Pizza's food. What? Alright. Cool. Welcome everybody to the CPL. Oh, let me scoot my chat just here a little bit. The CPL StarLeague Tier 2 Finals. I'm gonna get Rock on the line here and say what's up. Yo. There he is.
Yo.
Hey, Rock.
What up, my boy?
Mi amigo. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Not much.
Good to chat with you. Welcome to the show, Senor Rock. It's good to have you here. We got something special today. This is the finals, and I don't think many other games got casted. But if you're unfamiliar with what we're doing here, I can link it for you. The Coach-Pupil League is an amateur Starcraft Brood War league. Beginner players are paired up with more advanced players and coaches in a week-by-week league system. I encourage everybody to check out the Coach-Pupil League on Team Liquid and YouTube. I'll link these here in a second. But Curiosity, a prominent community member, said, you know what, we should raise the stakes for these tier 2 people and do a side league with a side pot. Was there any money in this? Is this just for fun? I don't know.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I don't know.
I have no clue.
I don't think so. But here, let's get some links into the chat just to catch people up to speed. There's our bracket. We're going to come through and we're going to review that a little bit here. That's the Coach-Pupil League YouTube. And let me see if I can find the thread on Team Liquid and update that. So, yep, here you go. Anyway, so here you go. We had a side pot tournament that has resulted in this best of 5. Sick, dude. Sick. We've got Father, Terran player. Kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know who he was like last year, but he started posting a lot on FBW. He's pretty much down for the memes, I think. So he fit in pretty well. Definitely a toxic person, 100%. No, just kidding. And then we have YoItsFlash, a guy that you and I both know a little better. We've played with him on our team, right? Yeah, he was actually on our team last season, I'm pretty sure. So, anyway, yeah, man, what do you think?
I'm excited to see some TVP. Obviously, I'm always rooting for the humans.
Yep, for sure.
I know Egg is a strong play, or YoItsFlash, or Flash.
Yes, so he's got a prominent AKA when we met him that was Egg. And I remember meeting him and he added me as a friend and then we hopped into a lobby and played like the 3 of us with Intact. Do you remember that?
Yeah, salt was flying everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
We played on Longinus.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
yeah,
I'm going to have to try to keep it straight. Let's call him Flash. How about that? We'll try to agree to call him Flash. Because that is his ID.
It's kind of an oxymoron, isn't
it? The Protoss named Flash. Yeah, maybe some other people might tune in and just be like, what? But we'll make it work. Let's look at the bracket. Actually, have you seen the bracket and followed along a little bit?
I was looking. Yeah, I just looked at it, but no, I haven't really been keeping up too much with this the side league.
The side league, yeah, me neither. That's okay, because we're bringing it to the people, man. We're bringing it to the people.
So I see that Death Star. I've played with him least. I know he's a prominent community member. Are we just talking about like the people on
the story in general? Yeah, you know, we had a pretty good amount of tier 2 recognizable CPL players come through. You're right, least I've played before. I don't think I've ever beaten least. Tempest.
I've seen all these names except for maybe EJ, Zinkler, and Guy. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah. So for Father, he had a TVZ first, took out June, then Death Star in a TVT, And now he had a TVP and he went 3-0 against Wrench 420. So it's like, I mean, you know, he's looking strong. Like on his road to the finals, he crushed every matchup. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking strong. Actually, speaking of crushing, you should ask Father about our CPL preseason games where we were paired up to play in the preseason, and like I was all ready for this. We hopped into a game, and then like my scout just happened to see his SCV walking like a little bit weirdly. So then I checked the middle of the map, and there's 2 barracks. They literally didn't even finish before he typed GG and just quit the game. He did not take our preseason game seriously at all. So I'm up 1-0 on Father. I'll tell you about that. But I also lost to Flash in the CPL earlier this season in a ZVP, and I really tried and practiced. In fact, my heart's broken, dude. I lost my match last night, so I feel sad. Anyway, so I've beaten Father, but I've lost to Flash quite a few times. Now
I've seen Father stream quite a few times in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, so you know, I just think it's good. Like, I think more names are good. We you know, you carve out a little niche where people start to, you know, recognize each other, have a good time, etc. So it's good to see young blood, you know, fresh blood. Yo, he's in the chat himself. Oh shit, I was just talking shit about you, my friend, and our preseason game where you abandoned your proxy racks after my drone scouted them. So anyway, yeah, but for YoItsFlash, he had a PVT that he won, and then a PvP, and then another PvP. So flexing some PvP muscle. I was gonna say, this Gomitas guy, like, should I recognize where this flag is from? Or am I just like a shitty American, you know? Like, what is that flag? Can you guess what that flag is? Without hovering.
I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
I embarrass myself. I didn't know that he's from Lithuania. Cool, man. Anyway, 2 NA heroes in the final for TVP action. Now our map pool. Let's close the Firefox here real quick. The map pool is gonna be. We've got. First game is on Neo Sylphid. Game 2, Overwatch. Game 3, FS. Game 4, CB. Map 5 is Cross Game. So it's nice in the best of 5 that you get some standard macro maps. FS and CB. Now you're a resident Terran, Rock. Do you have any perspective or outlook on the maps? Maybe even Game 1. We'll just talk about Game 1 on Sylphid. TVP here. You've got a little bit of like weird bases. Maybe tanks can be good on those bases there. Maybe it's a good map to carve out a region using mech in TVP. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really hard to turtle pretty tight. I think early game.
Mm-hmm.
So typically, I don't know. I mean, typically, like for me, I go siege expand on maps like this with no rank.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna generally lean on you a little bit, man, because I don't play this matchup that much. I'm just an observer, so it's all good, bro. Let's hop into game 1. How about that? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
For my thing, so you can see I got my counter here. Father, and YoItsFlash. I'm just trying to center it up, right? Cool. All right, so we'll go from here into game 1, man. Cool.
I know I helped Flash practice for this matchup.
Oh, okay. So what did you glean from that? You know, practicing with him. Like, does he have idiosyncrasies? Does he have weaknesses? Does he always do a given thing? What should we expect?
I mean, am I obliged to reveal that information? I mean, the season's not over yet.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. I guess you don't have to. You don't have to. We're gonna see it anyway, though. Like, we're gonna be able to extrapolate our own conclusions, so we'll just go with that. On the right, bottom right, we'll call it 5 o'clock. We've got the Orange Terran Father. Oh, I forgot to mention also, member of the Urk clan, a prominent clan here. A lot of Europeans there, though, too. Run by Age, the Swedish guy, the inimitable Age. So, as a clan member, he's seen his skill improve and rise, I'm sure, and that's been pretty good. YoItsFlash does his own thing. Been on my friends list for a long time as well. Yeah, so I'm excited. Walk me through a little bit TVP. What are you thinking about? I know that deciding to do aggressive stuff, two-factory, FD stuff, like what goes in your mind? When do you decide to be aggressive? When do you try to keep it chill?
So I'm not really an aggressive Terran per se. Typically, like what I've been looking out for is like if they're going for a quick third or they're staying on two base, something like that. Obviously, like any early game shenanigans, anywhere between like 4 minutes, 30 seconds, you want to see like a Nexus go up. All that kind of stuff. You just kind of gotta get the information. But TVP, I typically like to take it to a macro game, right? Like your 2-1 13-minute push, but.
Okay, so the 2-1 13-minute, that's like a good barometer. What kind of supply are you at around that 2-1 push?
200.
200. Okay, you just wait for that max. And you just 13 minutes. Okay.
Right.
All right.
But these naturals are really close together, so I mean it's pretty okay to make the decision. I think to do like an FD or a 5-fact or a 4-fact, something.
Yo, let me just add an image here real quick to hide the. Whoops. Hold on a sec. I want to hide the replay bar. Because that's gonna be a record. Hiding the replay. Cool. All right, we're good. We're good. No spoilers. No spoilerinos. Rock's a bit loud. I got the feedback that you're a little loud, Rock. So you don't do anything. I'll do it from here. All right, there you go.
So already, Father has still got 3 SCVs on gas at this point. So I think he's looking to do like a 2.
The 2-fact. Okay. He's got what? And he has an SCV in position, so I think you're right. 2-fact in it. You know what, dude? Father posted an FBW the other day that he 2-fact Telecom. And Telecom was not happy about this. So that brings joy to my bitter heart. Alright, and 2 gates, core, goon range. Pretty normal from P, right? Like, nothing crazy.
It's a little bit more on the aggressive
With the 2 gate, you think? Okay.
Yeah, some call it safe, some call it aggressive. It's just not, they're not going for that early Nexus. So
yeah, I've heard a lot of complaints about like fast Nexus, like 18 Nex and getting away with it, or what is it, 21 Nex?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna see that here, which means some early sparring.
Likely. Right, but it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty smart for him to go like this with the naturals being so close, I think. It's just a smart move on either players.
Yeah, for sure. And Sylphid, we're starting to see more of the architecture as these units move through the map and reveal bases and the pathways. So this one is tough because many people believe that where these goons are walking down, that's actually technically a ramp, in the games engine, but that's not a ramp. It's just a different kind of texture. So I think tank and mech, this is like sort of a natural growth pattern for mech to go out here to get the 3rd, but it's not a high ground technically, so vulnerable still to certain kinds of 2-pronged attacks. Okay, we've got the bunker, so we're gonna see that like this little dance, tango of the goons in the bunker. Don't you just love this as Terran? He just makes you waste your minerals, isn't it great? Look at that.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared for Father here, because Flash has got goons rallying in, and he can really just dive in on this tank and take.
Oh, and he just did. He walks up and snipes the tank, but a goon goes down for that. We see the goo on the ground, but the second tank comes out. Do we have siege mode in process? I don't see the machine shop spinning. Okay, it's finished. It is finished. Thankfully, it's finished. So this tank, is this tank not firing? What the?
Fortunate.
What was that?
What wasn't firing? The goons?
I feel like the first tank shot didn't shoot at a goon. Like, it was right here, and I didn't see a tank shot come out, but... Curiosity says, Chill saw no command center with that semi-poke. Dude, this is not Chill. It's YoItsFlash, dude. This is your side league tournament. You're mixing up who's even playing right now, man. It's Flash. What the hell?
Smart. See, father got an SCV out. He's gonna try to get some more scouting done. Was that a mind game right there? Oh, he juked
The
him with the SCV.
movement. Oh no! Oh, but our boy's gonna go down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Flash is floating a little bit here. Wonder if he's going saving up for a third next. Wonder what he's doing. They're floating a little bit.
Gateway. You might be right. He's moving this probe to a conspicuous position here, near the third. I don't know.
So we got a robo coming up, so I'm assuming that's going to be for ops here.
Hey, do you see these tanks from Father? That third one that looks like its foot is like on the wall or something. Like it's so nestled up in that the wall. It kind of looks weird.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, anyway, so both players gonna establish their naturals and keep it going here. The floating racks, classic tool. You know, for the new players out there, you know, Father really doesn't want to make any more Marines, so he can use this as a scouting device, as a little bit of like an obfuscation. You can hover it over certain things, and it makes it hard for the enemy player to click.
Yeah, Father's in kind of a tough spot here because he's floating so much gas, but he just doesn't have the minerals to back it up. Like he has nothing to do with, nothing to do.
He's had 3 on the whole time, so no pulls or adjustments. But I think with the influx here, because he just transferred, his minerals are gonna start to spike too.
Right.
Yeah. What's next here? We have the obs. Okay. This is pretty straightforward. We need observers to see mines.
Right, I think we're gonna go like they're posturing up to go in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flash has got his third nexus down. Father's building that armory, not adding any more facts, so I think he's gonna turn it off.
And once these comsats finish, like Father's gonna be able to have his first like window into the Protoss base via scanning. But if you look at his vision, like this is the Terran life, like you're in the dark for a long time. Like he does not see. Whereas Flash has goons in position, he has little probes around the map and stuff, so Terrans, they gotta just keep it chill, man, until they can push out.
So here's a nice little posture by Father here. Like he brought those tanks back to his main because he hadn't scouted anything else, so just in case there was a Reaver coming.
Okay.
Goes to.
It's kind of like the same skill as you might think moving some bio to protect against a muta harass around that 640 or whatever. Good shit. Not bad so far. We're in a little bit of like just a stalemate, a growth period, so to speak. Looking normal here. So hey Rock, what would you say is your own record against YoItsFlash in your practice?
We played a lot of games.
Does it usually go? Does it go like 50-50? Do you think he's got an edge on you?
No.
Is he a specialist?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 he'll beat me. Yeah. But,
okay.
I mean, beating me, it's not like a fucking special thing.
Well, I mean, dude, you've handed it to me. I don't think you should sell yourself short.
Yeah, Ninjube got it right. 0 out of 20.
0 out of 20. That's Ninjube, aka? Okay. Hey, good to see you again, Ninjube. Dude, I remember when Ninjube went on Benzene and did Wraiths against me to warm up and just absolutely, completely destroyed me. Anyway, yeah, like I kind of saw earlier, this third position is a little bit of a natural growth for the mech army as Father moves his tanks into position here. Keeping them well staggered, I like it. Just what he needs. I wish that he knew that there was an obs right on top of him. And that's something I'm not used to. The information game in TVP, talk me through that. Because sometimes as Terran, you have to know you're being watched a little bit, right? But you have to still do the moves anyway.
You can always assume that there's going to be an observer at your third, outside of your natural, like that. So he scanned right there, like he saw that, right? Like
yeah.
And then, like, soon after, you can kind of expect some, like, zealots rolling up in your third, trying to shut it down.
Yeah.
So I think that's what Protoss is looking to do.
Yeah.
Is shut down that third and kind of just cripple them.
Yeah. We'll see. Not a lot of vultures yet. Sticking to Tank Goliath comp so far. You know, sometimes you see a group of vultures have good success out on the map, but what do you think about the mixture? Oh, did he find another obs just now? Is that, dude? I think he just like saw the glimmer, like he knew, like, and then just confirmed. Like, I'm pretty sure that's an obs there, because you can see them even when they're stationary if you have the right kind of texture underneath it. So good scanning by Father, adding on more facts now.
And we can see that Flash is just adding on a ton of gates. I don't think he's going for Arbiter Tech just yet. So it might just be a gateway army coming at
Yeah, I don't see the starport. Zealot legs nearing completion, actually. A nice move here. And he's loaded up a shuttle as well. So this is a precarious thing here. We're going to keep our eye on that.
Yeah, Father's scanning around to try to see that Arbiter, but I don't think he sees it. He's either like freaking out, like where the hell is it getting hidden? Are there carriers?
Yeah, like what's really going on? Yeah. Okay, now we have vultures.
So yeah, with the goons being spread out like this, it's really nice to be able to add on a bunch of facts and just get some vultures out there, like surrounding the goons, you know, trying to like pick them off bit by bit. But and you got to be able to do that plus macro, where you're just going to throw yourself behind.
Yeah, a lot of tanks now. Macro-wise, look at the supplies. Flash maintaining a little edge on Father so far, but to be expected in a PvT, right, when you can get this third up so fast. Actually, speaking of the third, he's got the double forge upgrades going. Really going to make his army more durable against the inevitable tank shelling and stuff. That shuttle's here, too.
Yeah, typically Protoss can just expect to, like, kind of waste their army versus the Terran, so it's more critical for them to be able to max out faster than.
Yeah.
So naturally, they'll probably have more supply as the game progresses.
Yeah. And a fourth. He's got the nice little pylon wall established here with a cannon behind. We have some goons. Frustrating these mines here, but also the goon explodes. Okay. A couple goons down.
That's kind of what you want to do. Just like harass and pick off like little, because I mean, Flash has got the posture, right? Like he's, well, I mean, maybe not 100%. Like you kind of want to have a concave for when the Terran moves out.
Yeah.
That way you could just kind of like, get that concave on them when they move out and just kind of, send all in.
Right.
Send your units in from like every.
Do a big 1A, 2A, 3A. Yeah.
Right, because you can't really stream into. I mean, I guess.
And that's where Terrans do well to stagger their tanks, right, on this push. And it's almost like the slower the push, the more potent it's eventually going to be when it gets there, because you have all these sort of lines and layers of tank depth, hard to push through. But honestly, in one bad siege or unsiege, like charge lots can just ruin your day, and you'll just lose.
Right? Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that, Rock?
Is that even a question? Yeah, typically what you want to do with your tanks is target down the goons, right? And just have your vultures behind the tanks, like, taking out the zealots coming in. Because, I mean, if you shoot at the zealots, you're just going to kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and in a really nice, I gotta say, I like the base design here. This depot farm and upgrades here, do you think it's like the way he's cushioned his buildings around here? A little less vulnerable to recall, right? Because units can bug out and get stuck and stuff. Or do you think it doesn't? You could still recall right on top of this shit?
Yeah, I think in Sylphid it's just really wonky how you put your sim anyway. But yeah, that's typically it's.
And we got the action.
He's pushing. He's pushing pre-200s.
Right, there's that concave that you were talking about. But we do have a vessel here. I didn't see any EMPs or anything. It used some energy, so I believe that it EMP'd, but yeah, pretty simple for Father there. Good push out. Now Flash is scrambling just a little bit.
Right, he's got to work to remax, and I just don't think he has enough gates to kind of slow this push down. So this is where those arbiters will come into play, like if he had some stasis.
Yeah, for sure. This is getting scary, and the chip damage is just like not enough. As Father does pretty nice leapfrogging here of his tanks, but he's unsieged now.
So this is what this timing's designed to do, right? The 2-1, where you can just get a load of damage to the goons from your tank.
Yeah.
To the other.
Yeah, even on siege, they just pop. And
yeah, he's
now
pretty much
a flanking army attempt, like a cutting off those reinforcements here. Generally a good idea to use the mobility against mech, but like, is it gonna have success pushing back in the other way? I don't know.
Father can do good to just keep macroing up. He can protect his home. Looks like he's gonna pull back.
Yeah, he's just dividing him up a little bit, keeping some units up here, getting in this nice little wedge on the bridge to the P3rd where the cannons are going to go down. Actually, Zealots are coming in to cover that bridge. Meanwhile, Flash on this flank attempt just got whittled and whittled away. Like, it did not have the backstab strike that he really wanted. It looks like his attention's elsewhere right now as some of his units are just sort of idle at the 3rd, but he cleaned up Father's stab attempt the other way. So a little bit of an awkward reset. The supplies are kind of close again, but that effective number for Father seems a lot more scary, don't you think? He's got a lot of teams.
The fact that he has a supply lead after that first engage is really bad.
Yeah.
Right, so Protoss just wants to just pile on. And we can see that, I don't know why Flash would choose to go carrier tech right now, seeing how he lost that first engage. Because it's going to be a little bit of a lull before he can get enough carriers to even be used.
Yeah, you gotta wait till like 3 or 4 at least, right? And this is not gonna stop. Like, this push is not gonna stop for anything.
Yeah, he's not gonna stop this.
A lot of the Zealots dying.
As long as Father keeps his macro up, reinforcing and pushing into the natural, I think it should be GG here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just melting Protoss right now.
Yeah.
What is this scout right here?
A scout? Just what? Bullying the vessel away. I mean, I won't lie, it's a little annoying, but it does not have the DPS to do anything against this. You know, it's like a mosquito amongst like a horde of like stampeding like buffalo or something. Just kind of tickling him. Just. Is it even gonna get any kills before the GG call, or it's just shooting?
It did. It got a kill. One kill.
Oh, it's got a kill. Okay, good. So it's totally worth. But no, this bridge here, brutal for the tanks. For like a position here, hard to affront that, and all these mines in the net. He's just going down. GG. Well played. Game 1 to 5. Wow.
That's nice. Pushing pre 200, I didn't expect that good of an outcome, but somehow we.
All right, man. So we'll update the score here. That's a 1-0 so far. And I'm gonna just do a little. Can I strike out? Nope.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I was gonna try to get fancy on production, but let's keep the score over there. No big deal. 1-0 for Father so far. And APM wise, Father's a fast player. I've seen his stream too a little bit here and there. So, looking strong.
I mean, 187 for Protoss isn't exactly slow.
No, for Protoss, no. Even though we're different races, Rock, I'm glad that we can still come together on our mutual disdain for the Protoss race, right? Right. Yeah, good stuff. So
that's just how the world works, though.
Whoa, skirt! Yo.
The Starcraft world.
The Starcraft world, right? Yeah. I mean,
I'm not talking about real life.
You're talking about America. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right. So good stuff. I mean, look kind of like a straightforward whole game, honestly. Like nothing surprising. Just that concave and that initial wave. Father was too composed. Just a little too much density that even the good concave couldn't slice through when you consider the power of that 2-1 tank attack. So
right. I would have liked to have seen Flash not go for carriers there and maybe macro up at that 12 o'clock position a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think if he could have reinforced his army, and maxed out a little bit faster, he could have, took it to an even longer game and possibly took the win.
Yeah, for sure. All right, dope. Let's go into game 2. Start it up. Oh man, casting's fun, dude.
It is, man.
You know, it's like if you build it, they will come. If you cast, people will be happy.
Is your other AKA Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner?
Didn't he star in that Field of Dreams?
Field of Dreams. I think so.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, maybe, dude.
Well, Chessz.
I just didn't get there. I haven't seen it.
Come
I haven't
on.
seen it. You know, I have not seen the movie.
All right, so
You know, I almost
On to
wanted
the
to
next.
pull out the old card on you. Like, what is that from 1982 or something? Kevin Costner. You know, but I have no clue.
I wouldn't know because I was born in '89.
Oh, okay. Well, I was born in '90, so
You're a true millennial.
yeah, for sure. You're not true. You don't get to claim
hit the
that
cutoff.
word. So anyway, 2-player map. Father's in the top.
Is he gonna wall his ramp? Yes, he is.
And yeah. So what do you think about? I mean, that's like a good
What?
2-player map strategy, right? What are you thinking about the wall off?
I was told no,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I was Flash and I rolled up and he was walling, I mean,
Yeah.
like I would expect something.
Okay. What are some of the cheese that Terran can pull out? You thinking like
Terran? Like FD.
FD? Okay.
Drops maybe, but I've seen more 2-base drops than I have 1
Yeah.
base.
Is there any form of 1-1-1 or starport play that's viable?
1-1-1. No, I mean the FD is sort of like the early aggression.
Yeah.
I mean, like you mean like super fast tech?
I mean like Wraith or something. Yeah, fast tech.
I've seen the Wraith TVP, but it was like an old ass VOD on that Medri
Oh.
War.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, dude, you're lurking in
Like
the
my-
Medri Brood War channel?
Yeah, dude. Mine was doing it. On
Okay.
I forgot. It was some sort of playoff.
Yeah. Dude, like one time I actually got to see a Flash vs. Jaedong VOD on Medri Brood War, and I'm thinking, what are the chances of that? And it was dope. But then I was like, well, he played a lot. Anyway, normal stuff.
I'm wondering if this is more PTSD than it is him setting up to do something.
I see. The
Because
probe's
already
locked
he's
in,
got-
though. Wait, is that a
already
gap
he's
there?
got-
Oh, but he lifted. Oh, but then dude, Father like shuts that door fucking right down. Oh, the Pro versus the Marine. 5 HP. Lives with 1 hit. Nice.
So, you can already see Father took the CVs off.
I don't
see.
think he's looking to do anything aggressive. He was just trying
Okay.
to be more defensive with it.
Yeah. So not getting that early gas, not trying to get the 2-fac out here. You know, does this make him more vulnerable to a goon attack here? He's got a bunker right here, right?
Right. So
there
this
it
is like new meta. I don't know if it's new meta, but just recently I've seen a lot of Terran start. You
Start out this way and then float it
start
down.
the factory. Yeah, start the
Oh.
factory. Put your bunker down there, and then get your second CC. It just
Yeah.
kind of wards off anything crazy.
I like how he had to wait for like the SCV builder RNG to move him around so he could plant the racks. You know, maybe that's something that StarCraft 2 got right. Like in StarCraft 2, you wouldn't have had to have waited to plant your barracks there because your SCV was building and moving around the top part of the. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man?
I don't
Did you
play
see it?
StarCraft 2, but
Did you see what I mean though? He couldn't plant his barracks because his
Yeah.
builder was in the way. Yeah.
yeah. Are you see Father poking in here? He sees the Nexus, so he's pretty happy about.
Yeah. Good
I think
stuff.
he was hoping to see how many gates that Flash has,
And
but it's cut short.
no more Marines being made. He's going into Vulture with mine, so not likely for FD, or could it be like the weak FD that doesn't have a lot of Marines with it?
No, I think this is just meant to
Just
get map control,
straightforward.
push him back, make him be, a little bit less.
Ooh. He is getting a starport though, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty typical. I
Okay,
mean, it's,
gotcha.
it's pretty typical, but
Gotcha. I love it. Now this. Goons are just kind of hitting. This always stresses me out, dude. Like, I almost don't want to put my camera here because it's a stressful thing. I know it's so standard and typical, but it's like, oh.
If Father can cut off these reinforcements of the goons, I think he'll be alright. He could just take care of these. This is typically why you see Terrans build the tank first when they do this build, just to kind of ward this stuff off, but it doesn't...
I mean, the bunker's dying. Did he forget to repair? Like, hit arc?
I think one of the SCVs weren't repairing. Ooh. So this is gonna be it could spiral downhill if he didn't have those mines set up at his neck.
Yeah, this could be bad. Like, this tank is gonna die. Okay, and now what? A vulture comes out, but it's just goons versus SCVs. Like, this is not great. Need a mine. Oh, he did the little 360. Didn't plant it.
We got like, Bisu over here.
Oh, and he's sniping the mines. Wow. Wow. Great play. Good mine sniping.
He's going to eat these mines at his natural. No, he's not. Oh, my God. What is this, Flash?
Wow. He actually did pretty good there. Diffusing that and picking those mines off. But is he going to walk right into the bridge here? Is this his only chance? He's taking so much damage, dude. Oh. One mine connection.
What?
Oh.
What was that?
And then the other one lived?
Why would it go backwards? That other goon was so much closer.
What was that? Yeah, after whatever happens, we're gonna check the replay on that one. That was weird. Mine AI.
So we see a dropship going, but there's nothing in it. This is pretty weird because, I mean, he didn't open up with the 2-gate, so... Dude, just this all stemmed from that second SCV.
SCV not repairing, I was going to say. It's all about that repair. And it just fell apart, so this sucks for Father, for sure.
Alright, so he does have a couple vultures in the drop.
Yeah.
But he's got a ton of goons sitting at his natural. I mean, they're going to dive in on this tank.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's over now. There's literally no unit, just SCVs. Okay, so a quick one the other way, but let's go back in the replay. Hold on, I'm going back. You didn't quit out, right?
No.
Okay. It was around like 6 minutes something. Oh, screwed up.
Right.
Six.
Here they come. Here they come.
Yep.
It's so weird, the AI on that mine is so weird.
So that one went appropriately.
That top one triggered it, and it went the other way.
Yeah. That was weird. That was weird.
Anyway.
Yeah. I think it's like, it seeks out. Was it the top one that triggered it? Let's slow this down.
Had to be.
Slow motion. Okay, that one was triggered by the top. Oh, but then it did the little thing where it's like on its tippy toes and isn't going, and then it like and then went the other way. The bottom one triggered it. Okay, see, that's what I'm thinking. Actually, like it went up, but then it didn't attack, and then the bottom one really got in its true proximal range, and then it went for it. But disaster. Disaster for Father, man. All right, so we gotta update the scoreboard here. That's 1-1.
Yeah, cool. 1-1, yeah.
All right. You know, a quick punch back, a counter punch. You love to see it, man. You know, you love to see it. We're heading into Fighting Spirit Game 3. I think, yeah, FS.
It's the most standard of standard maps there is, dude.
Yeah.
This is the staple of standard.
Yeah.
If you play StarCraft, Brutal War, you know this.
Yeah. I feel like Tastosis has said that exact thing.
I mean, you have to, right? Like,
yeah. Great. I guess it's a great position for a game 3, right? Like in the map, in the sequence, playing game 3 on a map like Fighting Spirit is gonna be pretty good. You want to dive right in, man?
Yes. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, let's do it. Are you texting on the job, bro? Bro, put the phone down. Tell wifey I'm casting a 21-year-old video game right now. We're busy, you know?
Yeah, we're busy.
We're so busy. I'm busy. All right, in the bottom left, we have Father. the Terran player, against Flash, YoItsFlash, the Protoss. In the upper left, yellow.
Were you about to call the Terran Flash?
I almost did.
My brain was like, oh yeah, Flash.
Yeah. Is that teal or turquoise or green?
I don't know, man. I never studied a crayon pack.
Yeah.
So.
Is it a shade of blue?
To me, it looks green.
Okay, we'll call it teal, but I guess that is a shade. Oh man, we got him in the chat now. Master Flash 252. So
is that him?
I think that's really him. Yeah, identify yourself. Apparently, yeah, Kix hates FS too. I don't mind FS. I quite like it.
Yeah, me too. It's a good practice map.
Yeah. We definitely are gonna sort of see both players very comfortable, right? So like, I don't think there'd be any kind of map-related Johns or excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, should be something they're very familiar with. They're very well practiced here, well versed on the variations and positions on this map. You know, something that some builds can change based on rotational position and where you spawn versus where he spawned. So all kinds of that reactions, reflexing, foresight. We should see it play here because both these players should be comfortable. First scout.
So we have, I was about to say, and we have close spawns, and you got the first scout.
Yeah.
Too bad that SCV didn't see which direction the probe came from.
Yeah, so Father's gonna take the long way around, it looks like.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, and well, normal stuff for Thomas. So it looks pretty normal. But this information, this is kind of like unprecedented access to the base that you would ideally not have to deal with. But trust me, trying to kill a probe with anything slow, it sucks. Probes are stupidly, I think Pisagi for sure, dude. Yeah, they're so wily. I hate probes, honestly. The scout going in way deep, a little bit further than it needed to.
Just chilling.
He's on his way.
So I guess now we see if Flash is going to go for his 21 next, or he's going to go for a second. Which I think the second gate is kind of unorthodox at this point, right?
Well, he knows that Father also is scouting the wrong way in general, rotationally. Is Father going to go across the map now? Oh,
Flash needs to poke his head back.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And is he going to be able to now with these two Marines here and this SCV? It's a bummer because he had such access. He had to leave because of that first Marine, but can you go on a suicide mission? Oh, here we go. He's trying to make it back in. Awkward. Oh. Dude. Awkward. And then the goon denies Father Scout too. So
it would be smart for him to either go for Templars or Reaver.
Yeah. Given the denial here with this goon. Yeah.
Right. You don't see a CC being built behind that, or at least try to see if there's one coming up. I don't really know how to react as Protoss. I just know if you can shut down a 2-fact with BTs, you know?
Mm-hmm. In the 2-fact, what should we see in this machine shop first? Did he get mines?
For like a true 2-fact, it'd be mines.
Okay. Oh, another scout? Can Father? Okay, Father confirms the Nexus. Father confirmed 28
so his heart is smiling right now.
I see. Because still one gate, Nexus, and he's got the 2-fact coming here, so potential for another short one, right? Like, we have the potential to kind of see Flash get bopped here with any kind of poor control. He needs to keep these goons alive. He needs to kind of chip back up, etc. Watch mines, etc.
Right. It's just going to be really hard for him without that second gate. I don't think he's going to have enough. Yeah. Because he's going to have some shit coming his way really short.
Yeah, 2 more tanks just popped out. He's got Vulture Speed researching as well. And the thing is that this looks normal for Flash, right? Well, now there's 2 more tanks.
Okay,
so that's
now
not normal.
he saw that. Yeah, he saw that, so he knows.
Yeah. And now, bring
Good
in the
reaction.
boys.
He got 2 more gates down instantly. Good reaction.
Yeah, I see.
But I think it's a little bit. Might be too late, man.
Are they gonna finish in time to even build a unit? You know, like, dude, Father's coming across the map right now. I don't think they're not gonna finish. Oh, he's pulling the boys. He's got it.
I've never seen tanks move so fast.
He brought a lot of boys down. Okay, it looks like it was just a transfer. I freaked out a little bit. Oh, but there goes Father's gonna raid him that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for him to hold this.
Okay, just right up in that ass. Dude, Father's got in that ass. Like I pan my camera and he's there. Like, oh jeez, it's over. Yeah. Oh jeez. Yep. Okay. And just like that.
Dude, there's no. I mean, if you're not prepared for that, there's no stopping that.
I wasn't
It's
prepared.
like 20 Marines, like 4 tanks, and like.
Dude, I wasn't prepared as our observer even. Like, I just panned my camera to the right, and I'm like, oh, he's at the doorstep, you know. And it's like, over.
No micro required. Just a move in there.
Yeah. The whole like, oh yeah, so goons should be able to like slowly engage and pick off and chip and make this push weaker across the map didn't happen. Like, Father just pushed across the map. And Flash himself says, this was a real feels bad man game. I thought he went CC and then all those tanks came out. Yeah, so. Oh.
Yeah, tough, man.
Tough one. All right, let's update the score. That's 2-1 on the pivotal game 3. We didn't get to see a nice long macro game. I don't know.
Right, so it's what's match point for Father?
Match point for Father. Yeah, for sure. Cool. Thank you guys for tuning in. Given that it's match point, I'll just take a little brief moment here and do some more plugs. So I just want to say shout out to my CPL team, the Samyang Fire. What's up? Thank you to the organizers of the Coach-Pupil League Season 4. We're entering the playoff week right now. You can find more information here in this Wikipedia thread. You can also be on the lookout on teamliquid.net for future seasons. Like, honest, Rock, we met through the CPL. I would really say that CPL has been a really good, successful, you know, pillar of our community and scene. You know, I know we're fractured a little across different discords, but this clique and that clique and this clan, like, you know, like everybody kind of comes together for the CPL. So it's really great. Yeah, anything to add to that, Rock? How about your stream, man? You stream yourself too, right?
Yeah, stream. No, but you don't have to plug that. It's all good.
I'm not a regular streamer.
Bro, I'm gonna plug it. Is it RockSC _? Yeah, there it is. No, wait, it's RockSC without the underscore. That's right. Well, look, just for the posterity, I'm gonna plug it, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Bro, when I was down in Texas, I used to watch your stream a lot, just going running, working out, and I'd just be like talking shit. Well, like sweating out in the Texas sun, like literally getting my bald head and sunburned and stuff. But anyway.
You remember when I gave you that little bit of ASMR while you were...
Yeah. It was a little gross. Anyway. Yeah, good stuff, man. So check it out. I appreciate it. We're going into potential match point for Father on this TVP here, and maybe before we dive in, we'll just talk about like what do you hope to see, right? So clearly we're anti-Protoss, but for Flash, what is it he's got to pull out? Because like that first one, that macro game, he just kind of got rolled over a little once that 2-1 push came, and then his win came from like kind of like a bizarre miscontrol and like poor repair and stuff, and then in the third game he just gets smashed with the 2-fac. So what would you be thinking about approaching here as we go to CB, a very macro friendly map, you know? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if I was Flash, I would want to take it to mid to late game. You know, I think it's just really easy for
Protoss does spread like cancer throughout the whole entire map, right?
Right.
There's a lot of bases that. I mean, he can, I think, macro-wise, I think for Protoss, this is definitely, they got an upper hand.
The mineral third is pretty convenient. Well, do you think they'll go 12-6-3-9 bases here? And get down there with cannons? I think both. I cannot. I shouldn't speak to TVP meta. I should not. So I just don't even really know.
12 and 6 maybe. 3 and 9. I don't know. They're not. It's not typical. You see that until later. Well, it all depends on which way the Terran's pushing.
Okay, I see. So I hope we're in for a good one. Game numero 4 of this series. It's been fun, man. I wish I could cast more a little bit. It's flown by. This season flown by a little, didn't it? Like, it really did. I didn't realize how fast it was going to go, but like, right in the middle of it, I had to do the go live at my hospital system in Texas. So like in early June, I was just like on my feet working in a hospital 12 hours a day with their software and shit, getting scrubbed in, helping doctors and stuff. So like I was like off the radar for a while. Now I'm in Boulder, Colorado, and looks like the hotel internet is holding up on my stream here. I did one bandwidth test and I wasn't encouraged, but it's been pretty good.
What's your up and down?
My up and down? I actually don't know. It fluctuates. I think I have at least 5 up on this hotel internet.
It's not too bad.
But it's all Wi-Fi, like there was like a softball tournament here the other week, and like 30 different teams or whatever in this hotel, and like the kids are running around, they're streaming Netflix or on their Insta, Snap, whatever, just wasting all my Wi-Fi because I'm trying to not lag when I'm trying to micro mutas against some goddamn Terran scum, dude. And it's turn rate 8 because these kids are watching their Netflix and they're playing Call of Duty and shit on this hotel Wi-Fi. Get out of here.
Like, nerd, this is my Wi-Fi.
This is my hotel. I literally live in this hotel. Yeah, like you're on my turf using my hotel Wi-Fi. So
I've been buying this room longer than you've been alive.
Yeah, right. But no, it seems okay. So, all right, the red Terran in the upper right, and then the teal Protoss Flash in the bottom.
So we know that Father leans towards that 2-fact. He likes that 2-fact TV.
Yeah, I think so. I think he likes it.
I think out of the 4 games, he's only not gone 2-fact.
That was just the one. Yeah, and then he got beat.
I'm sorry, 3 games.
Right. So twice so far, he's pulled up the 2-fact and got 2 W's out of it. So we'll see here. Is it the guys on gas? Like, if they mine more than 100 and keep 3, is that really strong signal for the 2-fact? Should his
if they're not pulling off by 80, then yeah, you're gonna see some extra facts.
Some shit. Okay.
If somebody's familiar and savvy.
So there's 88, and he is pulling off. Pulled 1 off. Nope. Pulled 2 off. Okay, so he mined it and then pulled off. We could be in for just a little more standard channels of TVP. Hopefully we can get a long game here. I bet it's those Urk clan guys that have told him, just 2-fact,
Yeah, just 2-fact.
And he's resisting them. It's like the meme of like the devil Kermit, like over your shoulder, like the voice over your shoulder. Just build 2 factories. Rally vultures. I get this sometimes, says Zerg. Just speedling all in, rock. He can't defend it. He sucks at defending speedling all in. Just A-move your Zerglings. And it works every time. Anyway. Got the bunker going up. Hopefully no mishaps with the bunker here. Okay, how much information did that SCV gather? Not a lot. I can't see any buildings in the fog, so the first goon's gonna spook him away.
He didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So he's gonna wait, come back maybe around the 4-minute.
Yep.
4-minute mark and see.
CC going down.
The least he can hope for is to see a Nexus at 4 minutes between.
Yeah. Word. I like it. There's the 4-minute mark. Flash saving a little now. 292. They building the pylon. So looking like the 28 next is gonna be their good timing here. Bunkers out. Father doing a little sneak around with his second scout. Well, the first scout. Part 2.
So at this point, I think Father's pretty vulnerable. He's gonna need to get some SCVs down there by that bunker pretty quick.
I see.
I don't know what Flash is doing, not bringing those Dragoons in.
Like right now, right? Like seek what's happening there. Sometimes you get busy in this game. You know, like you get you look at the replay like, oh, I should have done this, but what was I doing? I was fucking with a probe or something. You know, I got my attention. You know, I should have done that. Yeah. See, now he's moving, but there's a tank now.
Right. Siege is almost done.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the siege.
He's gonna need
finishing
more
right now. Siege just finished.
Ooh.
There's the SCVs.
Oh, so close, dude. So.
Okay, a clutch repair, keeping the bunker alive, and now Siege Mode's gonna spook the goons back. Whew.
You say?
Close one, man. Tight butthole for Father, for sure. But the next is finishing. I mean, I think we're gonna be able to get to see both players spread their wings a little bit, you know, and move into some new things. Maybe we could see a different strategy mix up, you know, Flash against the wall. Maybe it is time to pull out the shuttle. You know, some shuttle play could be good.
Some bulldog action.
Yeah. I like Father's SCV distribution. He's looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, and he's got a good number
more
of them as
gates.
well. So.
Is there anything in this corner that I'm missing?
Nothing.
I kind of like, you know how sometimes the observer stuff blocks your lower half. I just wanted to double check that we don't have any tech sneaking. Good transfer here.
Father is on the fast track to the.
Dude, can you imagine being an SCV? Like, do they get paid? Like, do they get a cut from all these minerals? Like, you're literally born into bondage. Like, you literally, you go and you have to work immediately. Like, that's kind of, you know.
They're more of a sacrificial part of
Okay.
the human race.
Yeah, I feel like one of these SCVs, you know, could be Karl Marx in the Starcraft universe, who says, we're doing all this mining, we need to seize the means of production. I should be in charge of the factories, you know? You know? No? I bet there's some StarCraft nerd here who's like in the books, the political systems of the StarCraft universe. Actually, they're, you know, yeah. Aren't they all prisoners and shit? Yeah, are they prison workers? I mean, that's kind of slavery too, right? You know, like.
I mean, look at this guy in the middle of the map. He's not working. He's just running around.
No, this guy is not hard at work at all. He's going on a stroll.
Yeah, he's like, hey, look, guys, I'm out here. I'm free. Like,
anyways, has anything of note happened since we've been talking shit? He's going robo, normal, yeah, observatory.
Yeah.
Father, any more facts yet? Nope,
no, he's going for his 2-1.
Okay. I see. I feel like TVP is kind of passive. You know, like you could. I mean, is anything really happening? Can we fast forward?
It's passive. It just depends.
Okay.
Like, yeah, if it gets past early game, it gets passive. If it gets past early game,
okay.
So.
A little bit of move here. We start the leapfrog process.
Now this is pretty scary for Terran trying to set up his third.
I see.
You want to have like mines out, turrets, tanks, the whole 9.
Okay, yeah, the first obs are going to start flowing out here from Flash. But Father's, that SCV that we were making fun of, just scouted a base down here. If it's the same one, I don't know, but it just sees the bottom left going up. His units are slow though, so he cannot get there probably before it's well established. However, the 2 forge is going. Okay, I like the movement. Okay, here's the transfer to the 3rd. You said this is a nerve-wracking moment, but I don't see I don't see any kind of like countering posturing or anything for these goons, you know, like you might think they might be up here, or should Father put his tanks up on the big ramp?
Typically, you see people putting them like a little bit farther back in that little corner piece and just floating some up there to get vision.
I see. Okay, I see.
Like either mines or like a Rax or that
So
eBay.
yeah, let the goons walk into this line here. As soon as they hit that ramp edge, we have vision, and then they just get popped. They don't even think about the ramp.
Yeah, they're taking damage the whole way around.
Alrighty. Does this block? Look at the bottom left. See the 3 pylons here? Is that northern one there enough to like... I feel like a unit can get through, right? Or is that actually a block? Because if so, that just doesn't look right. You know, it just looks...
Weird, yeah. I would assume that blocks. I don't...
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on that moment where Father decides to put foot on the gas. How's his armories looking? Okay, the 1 of the 2-1 is in process.
Right, the 2-1
is in process. Yep.
So he's looking in the next 2 or 3 minutes. He wants to be maxed and pushing out.
Max, but dude, he's like, oh, okay, but these factories finishing is definitely gonna amp up his production. But he needs to build some depots to accommodate that. 2 at once, I like it.
He's gonna try to slam down at least, I think, 3 or 4 more factories. Or he's gonna go for his 4th at 12 o'clock.
Okay, I see. Yeah, the 4th up there. Okay, this is kind of a respectful move, right, from the Terran? You're just kind of gonna make sure that you can try to scale appropriately. Flash has an obs, doesn't know about that 12, but he sees the established 3rd. I don't know. Father with the supply lead.
And the loaded up shuttle coming in?
Well, it's really close. Ooh. Shuttle coming in, huh?
What's going on here? Where are these zealots going?
Yeah, the explosion of mech is coming out. You can see the supplies just kind of exponential now. As the upgrades reach 50%, he's now at 130. You know, so he's going to be pretty strong in about 1 more minute from now.
Yeah, it's going to be... it's going to move quick once that... It's going to be a whole bunch of action. Are you interested at all in playing this matchup? Does it look
TVP?
fun?
Doesn't look that fun. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not.
Even my least favorite matchup, like ZVP, like there's a lot of fighting, and it's not this like foregone economic conclusion of just like, well, I got the army and then smash you, you know.
So Father's gonna need to. He's gonna need to posture at his 4th here, or he's gonna lose it. He's gonna have to wall off down here and put some tanks down there to hold.
Yeah, we can see that Flash has the vision and the knowledge of this going down, moving through the large ramps towards the 11, and coming in here. A little bit. Is this
It's a distraction.
Some distraction. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it a distraction play? Looking good. Okay, yeah, Father just totally abandons ship. Lifts, pulls all the boys. All the boys
like
coming
I'm
back.
taking my gas and going back home.
Yeah. Good job sticking it to the bourgeoisie. You know, you seized that gas for yourself, SCV. No, oh, but the tanks are coming. All right. And a really nice siege up here.
Yeah, he just took down that. He just killed the CC, so he's just backing off.
Cool. All right. He gets the CC. I like it.
And so Father's supply blocked right now, so he's just waiting to catch.
Yeah, but there are so many units, dude, at Father's Natural. Look at, like, even not counting those tanks he moved there, this is like a 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A situation now.
You'd be surprised.
I'd be surprised how bad these units can be because it looked pretty damn good.
How bad it can go. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, at
like
this
this
point,
is like as a Zerg, I'm like, holy crap! Like this is.
Yeah. To this like Protoss, to this like this army right here for Protoss, like it's not.
Oh yeah, I'm hungry anyway.
I see. Okay. Well, this is the moment. We've got a lot of Father's Mech coming through the high ground, and he's going to start setting up. Looks like he thought about the siege, but didn't do it here. Going to see how far he can wedge here before the concave starts. Now comes the siege up moment. We've got the Zealots coming in from the left, and not a bad concave here overall, but there's a lot of mech. Flash doesn't have all his units in the fight, and his goons are just getting shredded. You hear that pop sound. The shuttles in the back trying to drop the Zealots, but then they don't get out. They just get exploded, and literally they just explode, and that's it!
Wow.
And that's it!
Wow, just an instant GG.
Just smashed.
I think right there, one of the main things for Protoss, when Terran starts to move out like that, and you see they're getting ready to move out, that's when you kind of want to pounce on them because shit's going to be disorganized, right?
Yes.
So.
I went back in the replay just to scooch. We can see him take out the 12. This is a good maneuver. But that time is coming, and it looks like, really for Father, that's about... We're going to look for this unsiege here. So he stabilizes up there, and there it is. There's unsiege. So, really, the thing is, I like this movement, though, because if this was the moment that you were trying to seek out as the Protoss to disrupt, it's so well entrenched. Like, you'd have to... He moves not through these bridges, where it would be a frustrating clustered headache, but up this way.
That's the way to move out, but
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
You see it's still a funnel though. Like it's
yeah,
not
okay.
open.
I see, it's still a funnel. So you think right now, given that Flash has the obs here, like look at Flash's vision right now, you know, he sees.
I think what Flash realized, he's like, oh shit, I'm not maxed, and he's pushing out, so I gotta, pull back a little bit, maybe get my units together and try to engage him in the middle of the map. But the only thing is Father's at 2-1, right? And he's near maxed. Like he'll be able to reinforce that army, no problem. In the next 30 seconds or so when everything pops out.
Yeah, for sure. So
I could see where his brain, I could see where Flash's brain went, but
yeah, like right here, maybe there's a chance to disrupt this right now, but he's not. He says himself he should be a lot closer to max. You can see he has been floating just a pinch, but 1500, that's another control group,
I think that at least Protoss's MO right here should be slow down that push, so you gotta engage it ASAP, right? So you can at least try to reinforce with the gates. I don't know.
I'm a little bummed.
Protoss.
No arbiter play. We didn't see any arbiters, which we have a suggestion. I think by 14 minutes you need 2 arbiters, or it's too hard to just kill that. Yeah. Right here was the moment that he tried to get a good 1A, 2A, 3A, but it might just be a little bit also disorganized, and the shuttle wasn't fully prepared for the pivotal moment. You can see a good amount of zealots are in the back, and these goons are more up front. And then this siege up, the first siege up here. Well, there's a few siege, but a lot of unsiege as well. Just kind of shredded these goons, and the zealots didn't get in there to make much of a difference. And the shuttle didn't do it. So it's tough. It's tough. All right. Whew. Okay. I mean, that's it then.
GG's, boys.
GG's. Let's up the scoreboard and say we'll play to our buddy Father, officially the CPL Tier 2 StarLeague Season 4 side tournament champion.
Well, it's Season 1.
Of the StarLeague. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's get it right, dude.
Anyway. It's been a pleasure. I really appreciate it. Shout outs to Father and Flash. Shout outs to anybody tuning in. We'll play. GG's. Yeah, man. I mean, I had a good time. It was cool to see. I wish there was some Zerg, but that's all right. Father 3-1's Flash. Good job though. Like, congrats to both players for at least making it to the final stage. And yeah, sometimes in this game it's little things, right? Just small margins of little things, and we saw that I think in games 2 and 3. Like surprised by the 2 fact, and then the one where Flash 1 not repairing. Those little things actually changed the course, the outcome.
Definitely.
And that's what drives me insane about playing this game.
It's the small things that count, dude.
So what are you doing today, man? What you doing? You chilling?
Like after this,
Yeah.
I'm chilling till about 5:30, then I gotta cut some for dinner.
Okay, cool. You gonna have broccoli,
Yeah.
outside?
No, I just gotta shape up the yard.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. I don't know what I'm up to. Maybe I'll stream later. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go for a run, get out in the sun a little bit, enjoy the
Yeah, get that vitamin D.
nice Colorado. Bro, you tell me I need it. Doctors tell me I need it. I really need it. So, congrats to Father. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Go check out the CPL. Go check out Rock's stream. If you enjoyed this, hit the follow. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, man. Peace.
Peace.